Hey everybody, welcome back to Dad's React YouTube channel. We are
Oh,
going
damn. You're, like,
to
going right into it.
we're rolling right into it, man. We are somebody got some Mandalorian in our Boba Fett last week, so there's no telling what's going to happen this episode. That's honestly I have no clue what to even. I don't know if we're going back to like, okay, we just threw that Mando thing in for one episode and now we're back to Boba's, gathering of his crew, it's like that Rick and Morty episode where it's like, "You son of a bitch, I'm in." Just like, let's get everybody.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just here to finish this up.
You're like, I can't anymore. It's it. We're done. It's all we got. It's all you got in you, huh?
I mean, do you think this show's interesting?
I think the best episode of Mandalorian I ever watched was an episode of Boba Fett. And I mean, that was a really, really, really good episode of The Mandalorian last week. I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, but
I
ignoring
like,
that
I
episode, like,
like,
do you think this show is interesting? Not like does it sprinkled some cool shit in there. I'll give them that, but like overall, what have you seen so far? Would you say this show is interesting? Because
I
I don't
think
think it's
that
very
there are
interesting.
portions. I think there are portions of the lore, of the world building, which to bring up one of your points, um, there's not a Skywalker involved. It's some folks who may have circled around him.
I'm not saying okay, like it's not getting check marks on like the side over here for like cool shit, but just kind of talking right now, like if I had to say the show is interesting, I would probably be like, no,
Mm-hmm.
but there's still that but there. So it's like I want to see how it finishes up so I can be like, no, no, it really just wasn't that
Like, no,
interesting.
I
Or
wasn't
like,
wrong.
oh, they or at least after this season, like do they give, because it's only what, 7 episodes or some shit? Like
Yeah,
I don't even.
this week and then one more.
Yeah. So is it like one of those where they give you 7 and it sets it up and you're just like, okay, now I know
Mm-hmm.
season 2 is gonna be fucking cool because of this, this, and this.
Right. If there even is a season two, I mean, we don't even know that part about Boba Fett in general. Like if we're gonna have like a season two, but
Yeah, and like, and if this is like a 7 series thing, like this would just be so lackluster for
if it's
this type of character.
if it's just to wrap up, if it's just to give us some Boba Fett that we never got from the original trilogy, like if it's just that, then it's kind of it's it could tell. Okay, I guess I'm kind of with you because you can't tell if you're trying to tell like the Boba Fett story or you're trying to build the world like of Tatooine and all the other, because they're doing both decently, but they're not doing one more than the other, and one isn't get like neither of them are getting the attention they deserve. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I mean, we're learning some cool stuff about Star Wars lore, especially about the planet Tatooine that we didn't know. But yeah, like last week's episode, while it was super fucking cool, and I hope that by episode 7, you and I are like, boy, we were fucking dumb. We were talking about how fucking not cool anything was in episode 6, and how But that's like storytelling right now, and especially how old we are. Like we're used to like, let me have a show that gives me some cool shit and wraps up every week. So I'm like, cool every week. I don't have to like wonder, like I'm coming back to your show. The writers these days write so you have to come back whether or not you want to, because you're like, well, now I've invested 5 episodes, now I gotta see how you round it out, even though the story and the lore is shit we want to see anyways. So why are writers these days write so they make sure you have to show up the next week, and it's not just a you know wrapped up. Each episode wraps up nicely in a decent bow, and if the overarching plot is still there, then hey, we'll get there. But we haven't had anything that's really like paid off yet. Everything's just kind of been building since episode 7.
I don't even care about the open-ended shit. Like honestly, American Horror Story has fucking prepped me for that kind of just
pain.
No, not even pain, but like genuine don't give a fuck whether we wrap it up or not. Like, don't care if this one thing we said that everyone was like, I wonder what the fuck that's all about. And we went, never touching it again. Right? Like,
right.
I don't care about any of that. I just want it to be interesting. Like, I want to go, that was fun. This was neat. And this show doesn't do that, man. Like, there's like, outside of like a couple cool fucking moments, this show's really, it's just not interesting. And I'm like waiting. Like you said, the last episode was super cool. But guess what? It wasn't even for this fucking show. It's for a whole nother
Right.
show.
It was like Mandalorian season 2.5. We're almost there, folks. That's the way it felt.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of glad that we got, so do you consider the Mandalorian show to be good? Like, as you're saying, this one is, do you consider Mandalorian to be interesting, at least?
I do. I consider the stuff they're doing. I fucking hate the Baby Yoda bullshit, man. Like, I really do. I can't.
You are literally
stand
the
it.
only person who doesn't like Grogu.
I just don't like. You could have just not done it. Like, you didn't need to recycle Yoda. Like, this could have been any motherfucking other alien in the goddamn universe. It could have looked like any fucking thing else, and we could have had the exact same story. Okay.
I love when you get so hyped. You're like, yeah, let's watch the show now. All right, we're going to watch the show.
Fucking go.
If you're still here, great on you. We're going to watch the show now and react. Moisture Farmers. Pike. Oh, it's a Camtono.
Do you only know all that shit because of the fucking closed captions? Or are you just that
No, I know I think it's a moisture farm. Hey! Cobb Vance? Is that right? Are you going to quick draw him, dude?
And let's be honest, and most Isley anything goes. But out here, I'm the one.
I love this guy.
Think it through.
Damn.
It's worth more than your town.
Well, then maybe I'll retire.
Of course he spun it.
Yeah, you don't dress like that and not spin.
Exactly.
It's pretty much default standard. Like, you, as soon as you put that clothing on like that, I believe you gain the ability. It's just built in with it.
You feel the level up happen.
Yeah, you go, your confidence goes to just levels you've never seen before, and you're like, oh, I got this. This motion's easy. I can fucking do this shit. Yeah, all right.
Oh, he's just gonna dump it out. He's like, I don't care. I don't care about spice. I'm a lawman. From the desert
Not gonna
comes a
lie,
stranger.
just because Timothy Oliphant came on the show, my level of interest in this show fucking peaked dramatically.
Marvelous. I wonder if he still has a Grogu tracker, like from when he was a bounty, and that's how he's gonna figure out where he's at.
Or he just knows because he went with like a good guy. Or tracker.
Or tracker. We know that that is a very familiar yep, that's R2's.
So much for that Skywalker shit.
Yes, we're gonna see are we gonna see like his beginnings of his school? I like how that whole planet he lands on right where R2's at.
I feel like the ping he was getting was like actually R2's beacon now, like saying
Like he cloned it. He's like, you come to me.
Yeah, like no, like they were talking to each other, like land here.
Maybe.
I don't think that was fucking happenstance. Imagine how smooth that fucking jungle floor is for him to just get through.
The hell is that?
That looks like a giant ant. That's a robot. R2's been busy making shit.
I have reproduced. Look at behold my children. Yeah, why are they all spidery ant things? That's creepy. Let's see. Let's design these robots to build this place, but let's make sure they are the creepiest. Now, which Jedi is that? That's probably gonna be the one from the final trilogy. They do all have the same.
The pyramids were made.
Yeah, right. Closer than what it probably is.
Hey.
Dude just shuts off. It's like, I'm not talking
fucking
to you
leave me
anymore.
out here with these giant ant things. Yeah, like, is it safe to walk?
Right? Can I go any further?
Is that a bench? How long will I be waiting?
That's fucking hilarious. They made him a goddamn bench while he was standing there.
Yay! It's good to see him again. That face is 10 times better than the finale of Mandalorian, season 2. Oh. I can't concentrate, boss. He's trying. Oh man, that looks really good. You know they hired...
Disney's like, look at my money, look at my money. You see how fucking real that shit looks? Look at this money.
He hasn't had to talk.
Golly.
You know what? He hasn't had to talk yet. That's where it throws you off. As soon as they have to talk is where you're like, have you crossed that uncanny valley or not? This is the best shit I've ever seen.
They're like, yeah, he talks off screen,
Off
bitch.
screen. God damn it, that looks so good. What did they fucking do?
Oh, they stole his soul.
Right. You have now been downloaded digitally. So they did hire the YouTuber who did a bunch of deep fakes like a year and a half ago. They're like, oh no, you deep faked this way better than we did. And they just hired him. And I'll bet you $10 that's who did this scene.
All these frogs are like, fuck.
It's like, this place is a wonderland.
All right, let's go for a walk.
Oh, there's like, he doesn't need to say anything while he's facing the screen. It's so perfect. But you know what? I'm not taken out of it. I'm taken out of it less by him not talking to the screen than him trying to talk on screen being a fake face.
He was small like you.
He
But his heart
fucking
was
fucking
huge,
picks him up and
and the
moves him.
force was strong in him. He once said,
He walked too slow.
have you heard anyone talk like that back home?
That looked real good. That looked real good.
Would you like to remember?
The worlds are slowly blending before our eyes.
Right. Now I can have whatever actor I want, do whatever part I want. You never have to die as an actor. Ooh, here we go.
Yeah, right. Like they just signed life contracts and royalty
Are we gonna
fees
see
to his
Order
past
66
and family?
Dude, we're gonna see Order 66 flashbacks. Oh, fuck. Who has him? That's been the biggest question, is who took him away.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like that's the first time I'm glad to see Jedi get murked by a whole bunch of dudes that were actually outnumbering the fuck out of them and just laying fire. And they're like, we actually can't stop all of the bullets.
Right? Right. We could do pretty good.
Everyone witnessed the mind-bending power of Disney.
All hail Disney.
Right?
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. This best episode ever. I'm not gonna complain. Like, let's just drop them all. It's like, I don't fucking...
I'm an old friend of the family.
I thought you
Seeing a whole new team built before our eyes.
I'm here to see the kid.
That's why R2 brought you to me instead.
Dick move, R2. Dick move.
So when you put that fucking like headdress on and all of a sudden you just have these tentacles on, you're just like, I kind of feel cool. I don't know why, but like I do.
I don't control the wants of others.
Then it's my choice to go and see him.
He's like, see, I did that? So I flipped around your words?
All right.
She's like, see what I did there? Took you right to where you could see him.
Mm-hmm.
It will only make things more difficult for him.
It doesn't matter. I want to see him so bad.
Oh, the feelings of
I'm like,
others.
I can do this. I'm fine. It's just it's just YouTube. It's fine.
Like dropping a kid off at school for the first time. You're like, nah, fuck, was not ready for that. God
No,
damn
it's even worse. It's when they let you go in and look through the window quietly, and you see that they're okay without you, and then you lose it on the car ride home.
Nah, I didn't do that shit. It's like WTF, man. We was right there.
It's like, I'm used to having your kind in a backpack.
All right.
Oh yeah, he's like, dude, you are nothing.
You are not the first.
Let's see you jump.
Okay.
Jump, and as you do, feel the force flow through you.
You're gonna send that kid to the moon. Careful.
Hard. Don't try.
God damn it, he looks so good. Maybe it's like because they're outside. Easier with the natural light and shit.
That's what it is. Yeah. Because they're outside.
Well, I mean, the lighting is different.
anything to make the rationale work. Anything. It's just that damn good, dude. It might actually be a clone. We don't know at this point.
Right, Disney is now cloning.
It's pulled out of the Disney vault. Young Skywalker.
Through the force, you will find.
You know that he was just like laid out dimensions for jaw lines and shit, and he was like, I need someone with this width, this kind of depth, blah blah blah, everything else I can make work.
Right. Ooh. Come on, guy, you can do it, buddy.
This is gonna be the one that's like on all the fucking Christmas shows. Is like jumping Grogu and fucking balancing Grogu. Like, put him on the edge of anything, he'll stay fucking upright.
We get a Grogu training montage.
Like, still need my hands to grow a little bit.
Now I want a little tiny lightsaber. Please make him a tiny lightsaber.
We'll test your reflexes.
Like one of those like martini sabers.
Right. Exactly. Just a little shard of the kyber crystal. Make a nice, pretty lightsaber. It's gonna shoot you, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna shoot you. It does a little zap. Yep. Ooh, there you go, boy.
It's like, yeah, I didn't like that fucking
right.
shit. I'm out.
I'll force the shit out of these jumps now. I'm gonna bury this ball.
I don't know, dude. There might literally be fucking flipping Grogu. Just does front flips and shit.
Oh, this is the best hour of television I've watched in like forever.
Yeah, I mean, I will admit, like, as much as I hate that it looks like a baby Yoda, you can't help but kind of feel good right now about
Right.
any of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything that's happening is just like, yeah, dude, get it.
Crush it.
I wish you looked different, but yeah, get it.
Crunch. He's like, I'm done playing now, bitch.
Good.
He's like, look what I did. Broke the shit out of it.
And he brought him the gift.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. What's in it? I want to see the little chainmail.
What should I do about him?
Jesus.
Trust your
I can't get over his face. Like, I'm dying. Like, I am not even in the show. I am looking at it from a sheer technical aspect of they're like, we hired one guy,
See you again?
and now we have minutes and minutes of footage with this guy as opposed to the 2 seconds we gave him in the last episode.
The force be with you.
Connections are what make you strong. Remember, that's what messed the Jedi up, is their lack of connections.
They're like, hey, you YouTube guy, how many different angles of Skywalker do you want? Because we got them all, baby.
The YouTube guy's like, hey, Disney, you're paying me millions of dollars to work for you. I'll give you as many minutes of Skywalker as you want. And those guys that did last season's, fucking fire them. They're out of here. Bud just parks and hopes everybody got the message that he's like on the team.
I'm here at the request of Fennec Shand.
Good enough for me.
They fought a Wookiee. They're like, we're going to go back to our full garb of head and neck protection.
The storm is about to break.
It was a scheduled vacation, actually.
Here's your boy.
Love him. he's still fucking like just doing it, dude. It's so great. I'd never get rid of him. He has to stay around.
Saying that, you know he's going to die this episode now, right?
Yeah.
Because the world is out to hurt you. That fucking crate dragon shit on the top of the thing. Yeah, they're like, that's ours. We built that.
Yep.
We furnished all those parts.
That's right. We made that.
God, he's so skinny. You can't even tell he's behind somebody.
That kind of man right there.
You could cosplay him, no problem. Little wig, perfect.
Little wig.
There's no easy way to ask for a favor.
That's a very good line. Write that down.
Write that down. You can't remember that?
No, but it might be after they hear what I'm going to say.
Bartender's like, did you not hear a word I said? There's my word to go for nothing around here. Around these
Right.
parts. Lone man come walking out of the desert. Who is this?
I'm not leaving you out here alone.
Get inside.
Get closer.
They're not doing. That's not who I think it is it? And I don't even know that. You know, I'm just gonna leave. Get the fuck out of here. No fucking way. We all know who it is, except you.
Hey, the marshal ain't for sale.
Shh, go back inside, dude. Oh fuck. Get the fuck out of here.
You should have never given up your armor.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Corey never watched the show again. I think his name is Bane. The worst part is that I know he's a big character from the animated series, but I can't think of his. Oh my! I just can't believe they put him on fucking live action. That is amazing. Don't fucking do it. He's gonna please gun down the deputy. I've never wanted someone to die so bad. Is this a Mexican standoff, but before the draw? Fuck! Please just have grazed him.
Oh, just the coolest fucking thing anybody saw today.
Is he breathing? Did somebody answer the question?
No, but now the town is ready for war.
Cad Bane. I don't know. I knew it was Bane. That dude's from like the Clone Wars. I forget which one he's from. I know he's not from the episodes of Rebels that I've watched, but I know he's a big entity in it. Damn. Maybe he'll get a cool mechanical arm or something. Please. I hope he's not dead for your sake. Plus, he's a really fucking cool character. He's like fucking Star Wars Wyatt Earp. Did they leave? They didn't leave.
Wait, you forgot your katana.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit! We're just gonna kill everybody now!
Maybe she had one of those like personal transporter things on her.
Sorry, man. Wrong. Yay. Give him his gift.
You have two options. Pick this or this new lightsaber.
Oh my god.
The Mandalorian wanted you to have this.
Look at it.
But before you take it, I will give you a choice.
You weren't. Fuck, dude. You were joking. Get the fuck out.
Is a lightsaber.
I'm so mad right now. I'm so fucking mad right now that A, you were right, and B, this is a bullshit fucking choice. It's like you're not gonna get a lightsaber later, buddy.
However, you will be giving into attachment to those that you love, and forsaking the way of...
Fuck you, Luke.
Because, Grogu, a short time for you is a lifetime.
Pick the saber and get off the show.
Pick the saber
and get off the show.
You're so evil. Take them both and kill your master. If they cut to credits while he's choosing, this is what it's going to explain my rant earlier in this episode. Suck my ass, dude. That's exactly. I literally. If you only watched our reactions, just go back to the beginning. I literally ranted about this before we started reacting to the episode. God damn.
Why would they wrap it up for you?
How do you make Luke Skywalker a villain in one episode? make Grogu choose between his cute little chainmail or Yoda's
we don't know his
lightsaber.
choice yet. Maybe he doesn't choose either. He's like, "What do you do with that stalemate, bitch?"
Yeah, you didn't get section 3. I don't pick any. Now what are you gonna do? You don't think I can't find a lightsaber somewhere? I'll find one. I got a fucking Beskar chainmail. God damn. That episode was that was probably technologically the most amazing 48 minutes of television I've watched in a long time, because nay have they come so close to the edge of the valley of the canny. All right? The uncanny.
So again, like the best episode of Boba was an episode without
of Mandalorian. Yes. And Luke Skywalker. I hate that like I mentioned before all of this that there hasn't been a Skywalker in this season. And I completely lied. There's all kinds of Skywalker, but boy did he look good. Like good.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, that fucking animation, that
I need all of the background. I need the making of. And they're like, "Hi, this is Joe. We hired him from YouTube. He was making little videos on this platform we heard called YouTube, and he's amazing." And now he makes us billions of dollars by making a photoreal, down-aged version of Mark Hamill that is almost, as
which
close.
is gonna like kill me, because depending on how they set this up and like where they go with this, like there may just be a team assembled, and guess what? Like we now have a CGI Skywalker with us, like all the time for like a movie or something, right? Like he would basically be the Hulk,
Right.
and you're like,
just let him
fuck,
go,
dude. Like
just let him go.
you came before my lifetime, and you'll be here after my lifetime. Like, God damn it, you'll never ever fucking go away.
What if we turn on next week and it's like the episode length is like an hour and 50 minutes, like it's a movie, and it's just like straight up Boba Fett taking on the cartel and Luke and Grogu deciding to, Luke, bringing
Well, I
Grogu.
basically I hope now at this point that what they're doing is they're like, all right, man, look, like, how fucking long can we have a baby Jedi floating around with the Mandalorian, right? And do like shit. Like he's at least got to get trained in the way of whatever the fuck it is, so he can bounce around and run and not just be a sack of potatoes that somehow crushes shit when it's convenient or something.
He has to float everywhere because he moves too slow.
Yeah, dude. Oh, fucking.
That was
goddamn Luke fucking walking him. That was beautiful. Like that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping now that this 7 part is like a setup and the Mandalorian is now basically engrossed into this show so much that his season has to be a continuation of this in certain ways. Like there'll be a few episodes probably where it's just him somewhere else doing some saboteur thing, but you also know that like all of this other shit's going on.
Right.
And I do like how they just were like, yo, we're gonna straight up murk people. I was like, okay, that's cool. Not any, I mean, all the deaths were off screen, so there's still this like, did they survive? Like, is the core group of people like banged up so they all come together, or did like they legit go down? And you're just like, oh, no more. Okay,
right.
No fanfare, no nothing. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, if Cobb Vanth is dead, that sucks. I feel like he got winged because old dude had to Cab. What did I say his name was? The other guy, Bane.
I have no fucking idea.
Cab Bane, whatever. Cab Bane. He had to get 2 guys, so I feel like he winged our boy. He winged our boy and like straight up murked the deputy. So hopefully your boy rolls up. Either maybe he gets a cool like metallic arm, a new arm. She got gut shot and was laying in the desert for days and then took a fucking bantha 8 years. So he's got to be fine. Just take him to a mod shop.
Yeah, the survival rate in this show is outstanding. Like every one of these people is going to come back probably fine with some cool fucking Cybertronic shit on, and it's just Disney going, we didn't know what to do with all the subscription money, so we just wounded everyone so we can fucking CGI parts of them.
That's right. And look how great our Luke looks.
Yeah. And they're like, by the way, at some point we're probably going to drop Darth Maul on you guys for like another 8 seconds, but the CGI is going to be so goddamn good that you're going to fucking replay it till
you're
going to
scream for the Darth Maul seasons now. Yeah, exactly. They've got so much. So much. It was just that was good TV. That was good TV. Yeah, I'm ready for next week. I'm not ready for it to wrap up. Okay, let me say this before we go though. I don't care about the fish people. I don't care about the enemy. They haven't done enough in this show to. I mean,
why should you care about
it? Well, because they're like this big bad that we're building. Like I don't even know if they're powerful. All I know is that they can drop a bomb off. They can get destroyed. They can get murked by a one-town sheriff, and they shoot from trains like bitches, and then get fucking destroyed by a couple of fucking sand people with a stick. So like I don't fear them. I don't care about them, other than seeing all the cool shit they're gonna show me. And like if they're just hundreds and hundreds of cannon fodder for Boba Fett, if they're just
I think that's the point of these characters is they're an entity that is so big that it's scary, but you don't want to like invest a bunch of time in it because they're literally all about to die.
Right. Yeah. You showed me enough of them that they're like, okay, they're bad, but honestly, it's the Star Wars. You just tell me who's bad and I'll go, cool, they're bad because they're against the guys that I'm watching. That's fine. I just don't think that I give a shit about them. I don't care. I mean,
I think, but this is like just the first wave though, right? Like, because this is all like outskirts of space, fucking like tradeways and shit, you know, and whatever. How many ever number of fish people fucking die in this episode? It's gonna be one of those things where, dude, that was only like 1%. And then we're gonna they're gonna show the interior of who actually got pissed off because they lost one of their trade routes, and is like, you made me turn around. Now I have to notice this.
Now
when
I'm
I was
bringing
focused
all
on
of my
this other
ships
shit.
full of people.
Yeah, right. Like so, like I'm imagining that this group of people is so big that really whatever's going on right here is really not even on the main dude's radar. He's like, I don't give a fuck. But then
Whatever the
once he
president of the Pikes is thinking about, he doesn't care.
Yeah, and once he loses the route, all of a sudden he's like, oh, someone stood up. Hold on, we got to go squash that real quick.
Right,
you
right.
know. And then you'll probably get the cool, like, all out, if there is more to it, warfare, but like all mafioso style. So it'll just be like everyone getting murked at dinner or at like a play or walking down the street to a funeral somehow, or just like anything, like ice cream because your children were with you, but they didn't care.
Like the baptism scene from Godfather 2? 1? I can't remember.
I've never watched any of the Godfathers other than like bits and pieces of when they've came on, and I was like,
really?
I just don't care.
Are you sure? Because we have like a break between Boba Fett and like the next thing we're gonna watch. You want to watch Godfather?
I'm not gonna. You want me to sit down for like 3 fucking hours?
You're not wrong. It is, it's 3 amazing hours of movie.
Like you know that like my body is just not even geared to sit down that fucking.
I'll take a break for you.
Long. Gives me a goddamn intermission.
Right, here's your intermission. Anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. We are the Two Dads, and if you like what you saw, make sure you do all the YouTube stuff below. If you're still here, listening to me give you this speech, bravo. And like, subscribe, and share, because if you share, then other people may find out about us. And yeah, that's always good. I don't know. We'll see. But until then, we'll see you next week for Boba Fett.
See you.